folks, welcome to an on-site edition of the Jake Feinberg Show at Golddiggers with the leaders of the Californiosos.
Folks, welcome to another
Michael Vest,
Californiosos show.
Jake Feinberg, welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show.
Where the Californiosos show is interviewing
Jake Feinberg, turning the tables on Jake Feinberg. Welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show. Thank you both.
So what are your biggest fears and worries?
I just got to say, Michael, can you talk a little bit about one of the songs that you're going to play tonight and sort of the germ of where songs emanate with you and the inspiration you get? Just the Turkish Baltic, just project loud over that. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. The inspiration for songs, poetry, beatnik poetry, meditating with redwoods. And the West Coast vibe, of...
So explain that to people that live in Tokyo and they never left the East Coast. Because I love the West Coast vibe. It's unpretentious and mellow, but that's just my point. What's yours?
It's also seeking. It's the West of the West. It's always looking for something. There are not many plaques on many buildings in LA. We're always looking to the future, for better or worse. We're always
that is true.
Innovating and trying to figure stuff out. And we're open. We don't have... we don't cut each other down. We want to hear about your project. We want to support your project. It's really cool. LA has jaded people, but...
No, I dig.
But
there's a community there.
We are the art scene is supportive.
Jaded people?
Jaded?
Okay, You're not jaded out there.
We picked jade on the beach.
But see, the reason I resonate with you guys is because despite the projection into the future, Farmer, there's always a mindfulness about being here now. How have you done with being as completely present as possible, especially on the bandstand?
I would say that sometimes people say, hey man, you're so chill. It's like, it's not easy as it seems, but it's still a good way, and it's like a nice current. Now is a great current. That's why it's current events. It's a currency. Currency. It's like super alive, like a voltage socket. And that's where you want to be. It's ever arising. It's where ideas are born. It's where everything is really happening. And being present isn't always on the agenda, so it's something to be mindful and heartful of. And it works for me. It's gotten me all the way to the Californiosos Jake Feinberg Show.
It's so beautiful to be being broadcast as I'm doing my recording here. Farmer, how have you changed as a leader since you entered into your program?
Oh, right. It's really helped, I think.
Explain specific, because I think it was can be a little bit confining to a degree, but the fact that you're at peace with it has to coincide with the music as well.
Yeah, it did. I'm going to graduate school for a degree in clinical psychology, and I've already been doing music and sound healing and now surfing therapy, clinical surfing therapy. So the textbooks, the long nights, the papers, it's like I could complain, but to who? So it takes you back around, and it's really been fun, and I think the music's better than ever. The Californiosos kind of took the pandemic off compared. The Wizards have been cranking, and I feel that we've gotten through honeymoons and ups and downs and got music coming out now that's feeling really good. So, yeah, I think that a program of study can be, I like Feinberg. Confineberg isn't the same thing. Confining isn't the same. But you just say, just be a cork on the ocean and away we go.
Michael, you said just before the interview, a residency would be incredibly helpful to a band like Californiosos. Can you explain kind of what a consistent engagement would mean in terms of the growth in the music in your mind?
Well, in the old days, a residency was a way to feel out the crowd. Like when the Doors played the Whiskey, first day there was no one. The word got around. Next day there were a bunch of people.
That's right.
By the end of the week, it was packed and it also you feel out the audience. You perfect. You get biofeedback, audio feedback, and you perfect your resonance with the audience back and forth. So I've never done one, so it's just this holy grail thing I'm always thinking of. And I want to show you my I was just looking
Yeah,
at
no,
my
this is
photos.
great. More phones, dude.
So my very first photo on my iPhone is this really funny one of Dave.
That's when I first
Whoa,
moved to
dude.
Venice. I first moved to
What
Venice.
year is that?
2009 is my first photo on this phone is Dave.
Before I forget, Michael, how did you connect with Farmer?
That's a good story. You want to tell it?
Break it
It's a
down.
heroic story.
You can record me.
My friend Eric grew up with Michael as best friends since they were very, very small kids. And Eric and I were celebrating New Year's 2000 in San Francisco, and on the way home, his car broke down in the Grapevine on New Year's Day at night, and we were on the side of one of those little hills.
Harrowing.
And Michael came and rescued us. That's how we met him.
Dude. The Grapevine, baby.
Yeah,
Serious.
they were huddled on the side of the hill, terrified of trucks going by.
That was it.
Yeah.
Folks, we are in for a real treat tonight, and I'll let these gentlemen go and take a little bit of a breather. So good to see both of you. Thank you for really staying on the righteous path and doing your part to affect change in this world.
Thanks, Jake, and much love, everybody out there in
Thanks for coming out.
Viewerland. Yeah,
Yeah,
have
much
a
love.
beautiful time.
All right, that's all we got. It's Jake Feinberg Show. Peace.